The only way to devise a brew that will bring Guybrush to his senses is to undertake
The 3 legendary trials!
You must master the sword.
I don't do this with just anyone. But I'm gonna put you up against the legendary machine.
And the art of thievery.
I can tell you've heard all about the amazing treasure in my possession. We salesmen have a sixth sense for customers trying to mess with our stuff.
And the quest. The what? Treasure hunting, you sea urchin. We've been doing this for 33 years, and you're still as clueless as ever.
Welcome! Come in! Your timing could not be better.
You can be the first to try our death-defying Melee Island Spectacular!
I've met pigs that are scarier than you.
Well now, look who's back to meddle in my affairs. Ye must be even more stupid than you look.
I see you noticed my new book. Wasn't expecting to get a package, least of all from Melee Island. But I guess Mojo works in mysterious ways. Told me everything I need to know. So now, if Threepwood is trapped in his own little fantasy land, we get to be the ones to tear it all down. It's the only way he'll ever agree to come back here. I've sent word to the Pirate Lord. He should be here in just a few... I hate it when he does that.
Captain Capsize has been gracious enough to inform me of all you've discovered. It seems that Guybrush's current predicament is no accident. I still believe that Guybrush can become the legend he wishes to be. He has many more adventures ahead, but first, we must free him from the clutches of his old foe.
LeChuck's a pompous old blowhard, but he's still dangerous. And if Threepwood is out of the picture, he'll go after Elaine next.
Ah, yes. I understand he has something of an infatuation with her.
That's one way of putting it. Anyway, the book also says there's a way to snap Threepwood out of whatever LeChuck's done to him.
Then it seems the time is right to return to the Sea of the Damned. Allow me. Only Guybrush knows how to reach LeChuck. You must do whatever it takes to make him see the truth. If I were you, I'd start by visiting the island's House of Mojo. Something tells me you're already expected.
Excuse me? So sorry to bother you, but the captain would like a word.
Well now, look who's back to meddle in my affairs. Ye must be even more stupid than you look. Freepool belongs to me now, and that's the way he likes it. Ye can try and talk sense into him until you're blue in the face, for all the good it'll do. But while ye waste your breath, I'll be doing as I please on the Sea of Thieves.
But I can be merciful. Once I'm running the place, if ye swear an oath to follow the orders of your nefarious new pirate lord, you could become richer and more powerful than you've ever dreamed of. I'll leave ye to consider my offer. I have work to do.
Can't you see we're engaged? Oh, it's you. Listen, we're in the middle of something here.
Not so fast. I don't know where you've been, and I really don't care. But if you think you can just waltz back into my kitchen, you can think again. turn up late for work. You don't wash your hands. You use up all my best ingredients. Worst of all, you feed my prime steak to a bunch of mangy mutts. And if there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who are kind to hungry animals. You're fired!
Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy something, you need to cough up.
We want to visit the circus, but can't find our way through all the fog.
Ahoy there, Fancy Pants. Welcome back, Fancy Pants. I hope you're... As a matter of fact, I do. I'm trialing something I call Boscoff. Buy one, shipmates get one free. It's a way to encourage pirate crew. Ooh, you're a quick one, aren't you? You just reached out and hit that nail right. Well, my stock of mighty pirate swords haven't exactly been... I wish pirates still cared about the 3 trials. Then I could make some space in my storeroom. Well, that's the rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. It's modeled on the famous contraption used by the legend of Monkey Island.
No more autographs.
Fate has brought us back together. I regret I could not summon you sooner, but things work differently in the Sea of the Damned. It took some time to devise a brew that will bring Guybrush to his senses. A potion that can convey the truth of the pirate life must be concocted using emblems of true pirate courage. The only way to acquire such things is to undertake the 3 legendary trials. Now that you have met with the legend of Monkey Island, I sense the pirate leaders may be willing to indulge you. Speak with them in the scum bar, then return to me. I'll be working on a drop of something special to help you on your way.
This had better be...
The governor granted you an audience? Well, this changes matters.
The legend of Monkey Island doesn't waste his time with pirate wannabes.
That may be so, but nobody's gone through the trials in an age and lived to tell the tale.
Then it'll be their funeral, and all the more grog for us. Very well. With the governor's blessing, we shall begin the 3 legendary trials!
There are 3 devilishly difficult trials every pirate must undertake, inspired by the legend of Monkey Island.
You must master the sword.
And the art of thievery.
And the quest!
The what?
Treasure hunting, you sea urchin! We've been doing this for 33 years, and you're still as clueless as ever.
I have a very short attention span.
You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas. Swordplay, thievery, and treasure huntery. And gather proof that you've done it.
We prepared some documentation to help you on your way. And you can always ask us for advice.
Yeah, it's the least we can do for making the legendary trial so confoundingly impossible.
Now your first task will be clearing away this accursed fog. Fella can't see past his own beard out there.
Well, if it's cursed fog you want clearing away, I happen to have considerable experience in that regard. There was a time at Sailor's Grave where all were waiting.
Oh, not the lighthouse story again! Get to the point!
Very well. Ye must return to the Mojo shop and lay your hands on a mystical brew to dispel that infernal mist.
Is that all?
We could have told him that, you dim-witted decoration.
Everyone's a critic. Swill out me sockets! I've been trying my hardest to insult every last filthy, devious, amoral crook who stops by. Murray always had what you might call a natural talent for verbal abuse. It's not as daft as it sounds. A really hurtful remark can be just the thing to throw an opponent off balance and give you a chance. I'd offer to teach you the basics, but my sword's stuck in my belt, which is holding up me pantaloons, which are keeping my legs nice and warm, wherever they are.
I remember, Undertwell. You can't just steal any old treasure and call yourself a true. We want you to procure a very special item. It used to be hidden in the governor's mansion, but now it's in the hands of a shifty ship salesman. He uses it to lure curious pirates out to his business. The man's a born swindler, and all the threats and...
Do you bring news? You are undertaking the 3 trials? Excellent. Then you'll be needing this list. I have foreseen much that will aid you in the trials. Even in his slumber, Guybrush will be able to assist you.
Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy something, you need to cough up pieces of 8. Preferably not literally. Gold's no good to me. A tray. Maybe I could be convinced to. The shelves in that old mansion must be packed with all... Gold's no good to me. A trade? The shelves in that... Is that one of the governor's famous sea charts? Okay, you got a deal. The treasure map is yours. Nobody else wanted it anyway.
Yeah, no,
No.
Ahoy there, Fancy Pants. Welcome back, Fancy Pants. I hope you brought more money than... Nope, I've been forbidden now. I should probably... Not unless you've got something but I do have a few spare notes of credit.
No.
Welcome back. Well, I'll be. You actually got it signed. That'll do nicely as store credit. Now take your time and look around. I'm open all hours.
Return to me. Now you are almost ready for what lies ahead. But I have one last gift to bestow. I have used the last of your root beer, along with many other strange and dangerous ingredients, to brew a magnificent Mojo potion of unrivaled potency. Now it is time to dispel the mist that cloaks us from those in your world. Take my potion to the island lookout and pour it into the fire. Set Melee Island free.
What did you do? What's happening? Hey, you! Stay away from my beacon! I don't want any more weird surprises. LeChuck? Oh, don't. Besides, when the legend of No, what you saw was probably just a very large map. I'd advise you to give up while you still can. Those trials, you know, you really should head back to town and tell them you've changed your mind. Well, don't say I did. As for me, I've got duties to it. Mm-hmm. What happens on the rest of the...
If you're here to be amazed by the natural wonders of Meat Hook's astonishing animal attractions, you're too late. We're out of business, and soon I'll be out of here for good. I already told you we're not so long ago. It was Meat Hook's house of us, but then LeChuck's crew turned up looking for trouble. They broke in here, spilled my... I got so mad, I had no choice but to unleash. Sure, it worked. Nobody except the legend of Monkey Island. The trouble is, once freed from its vault, the beast is unstoppable. It escaped... Are you kidding me? The only one around here who's fearless enough to tame the beast is the... Obviously, he was the first person I asked for help. Oh, yeah? Well, you'd think he'd be a lit... Of course, he did do most... You don't know? It's too dangerous. It's only going to get... It breaks my heart to say it, but I go outside alone...
Hook Island, home to my old shipmate Meat Hook. That's a very flashy sign for someone who says they hate visitors. I love visiting the circus, but after meeting the Fettuccine brothers, I think I prefer to stay in the audience.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. You are so irresponsible.
Me? You're the one who insisted upon audience participation. People only take part if there's a big flashy prize.
But 10,000 pieces of eight? We don't have that kind of money.
Won't you relax? Nobody is actually going to succeed at this. It's impossible. They'll try, they'll fall, the audience will laugh, and everyone will go home happy.
We don't know that it's impossible. And we can't possibly test it ourselves.
So we find a volunteer. Stop being such a meathead.
Fishhead.
Toady.
Whistle.
Shush! We have company.
Welcome! Come in, come in! Your timing could not be better. How would you like a chance to win a prize?
A grand prize?
A glorious grand prize?
Of 10,000 pieces of eight.
Or thereabouts.
By being the first to try our death-defying...
But perfectly safe, huh?
Melee Island Spectacular!
The latest, greatest creation of the amazing, acrobatic,
fabulous, flying, phenomenal
Fettuccini Brothers!
That's us!
When you are ready to become a superstar, talk to my brother Bill about your costume.
And my brother Alfredo to go through the routine. We'll be ready when you are.
So, what do you say? Ready to... It's the latest. We take a volunteer from the audience and put them through a few teensy wins. It may not make you as famous as the Legend of Monkey. Once you're in costume, head to the starting line and ring the bell to begin. Then you must climb the ladder, cross the tightrope, and ring the second bell. After that, you must leap across the platforms and ring the third bell. Then slide down the wire and ring the last bell by that cannon over there. Then it's time for the grand finale. You must climb into the cannon. So, what you hit the ground, dummy! We don't expect you to succeed on...
You have to be in costume. Have you never been to the circus? All of the performers are expected to... The most important part of your costume is the safety helmet. Well, you do here. That way you get spared a headache and... It is an unbelievable, unprecedented, life-changing 10,000 pieces of eight. Enough to make all... Of course we do. I am insulted. The pirates and the pirates are all about death-defying. But, honestly, you can ring that bell all you want.
You can do it! I hope you have a head for heights.
It is so close!
Get to the cannon!
And the crowd goes wild.
I told you it wasn't impossible. Now what do we do?
Hey, come over here, Prego. We need to talk about your prize. Now, see here. I know we said that the grand prize was 10,000 pieces of eight, but...
But we forget to mention the administration fees.
We did? Oh, we did! And the mandatory Tri-Island Entertainment tax.
Canon maintenance charges.
Custom cleaning.
Voluntary compulsory contribution to the Melee Island Circus Orphans Foundation.
And the freight charges. So taking all of that into the account...
Your prize totals? 404 pieces of 8! I'm so jealous! Back for another run of them.
Remember, if you...
Howdy. The name's Stan, like on the side. And my day just got 10 times brighter now that you're here. You don't need to say anything. I can tell you've heard all about the amazing treasure in my possession. Well, just between us, the rumors are true. Each and every one of the beautiful boats you see here is a true treasure. That's the Stan S. Stanman guarantee. So tell me, how can I make you the deal of a lifetime? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi? Trust me, I want you to leave here happy. Why not start by taking a look around? You have any questions? I'll be right with you. I get it. Buying it, well, that's why the sign says Stan's previously owned vessels, friend. I buy both. Unfortunately, I can't take on any new stock until I've cleared out some space here on the jetty. Gold? No. Pieces of 8 are the accepted currency on Melee Island. But like I said, I'm not looking for trade-ins while I have so many quality vessels to sell. But hey, that shouldn't stop you from browsing our selection. What kind of self-respecting seafarer could say no to ships of this caliber? You bet. Ever since the legend of Monk, I'd take a vacation, but I just couldn't bear to walk away from this place and break the hearts of so many pirates dreaming of their next ship. Oh, hey, that reminds me. How's your shopping spree going? Anything caught your eye? Well, be sure to let your old buddy Stan know when you have. Oh, that's just a formality. Believe me, I'd change it if I could, but you know how things are. Now, let's get back to your purchase. You bet. It's like I always say, if you don't keep my ships in good condition, we'll be parting. Just kidding. That's a little brand and mark. Seriously, don't worry about the paperwork. Let me worry about it. All of our ships come packed with... Tell you what, if you're sailing a ship from Stan's previously owned vessels and it sinks, and everyone is killed, we'll... What else can I show you? We've been getting some great deals in stock. Take all the time you need. stranger now. Would you mind getting out of my way? I get it, but... There's still time to change your mind. There you are. I was starting to worry about you. I'll be right here.
Despite having next to nothing left to rely on, I've managed to make it all the way to the Bay of Melee. And I hadn't given our honeymoon ship much thought since we got to Melee. I barely remember arriving. But here it is, anchored and overpriced at Stan's previously owned vessels. Ordinarily, I'd have marched down there and given that gabby little grafter a piece of my mind. But I needed to be discreet.
How much are you looking to
So,
spend?
I've arranged a distraction. While Stan's busy fussing over his malfunctioning grog rowboat, I'll be able to sneak aboard my ship. For once, I don't have the luxury
Ooh, one
of
of these
planning ahead.
beauties caught your interest?
But I'll figure the rest out as I go. Guybrush, my
I got all day. Wow, love that enthusiasm. But what say we match you with the ship of your dreams before we talk about those amazing upgrades? When you've made a decision, I'll be here. Oh, couldn't stay away, huh? I know the feeling. Don't forget your old pal Stan. I'll just be squeezing past now. Ah, this is one of our compact models, but what she lacks in capacity, she makes up for in convenience. Her star feature is the drink dispenser attached to the back. Why sail all the way to a tavern just to fill your tankard when you can have grog on demand? Unfortunately, I can't sell this one right away. Some lout jammed a doubloon in the coin slot and we're waiting on replacement parts. Such a pity. When you see something you like, I'll be right here. Step aside, please. Time is money. Hey, how about a little breathing room? Let's talk about money. Your money. Ah, this is one of our compact models, but what she lacks in capacity, she makes up for in convenience. Her star feature is the drink dispenser attached to the back. Why sail all the way to a tavern just to fill your tankard when you can have grog on demand? Unfortunately, I can't sell this one right away. Some lout jammed a doubloon in the coin slot and we're waiting on replacement parts. Such a pity. Charming replica, isn't it? Almost as good as the genuine article. Draws in customers like you wouldn't believe. So I'm afraid it's not for sale. And before you ask, the real deal's under lock and key in my office. I'm really getting a workout today. You can simply smell the history rolling off this beauty. Unfortunately, her logbook was heavily water damaged, so she's as mysterious as she is lovely. I bought her at a discount because none of her cannons are operational, but that makes her perfect for a pleasure cruise. Wait for me! Oops, don't mind me. Magnificent, ain't she? This is one of the most notorious and fearsome ships across the whole of the Caribbean. And definitely not an unlicensed copy. I know what you're thinking. How'd Stan get a hold of a beauty like this? Well, I'm afraid a good entrepreneur never reveals trade secrets. What matters is that she's the fastest ship on the waves and guaranteed 100% free from cursed animals. Though I gotta say, she doesn't come cheap. I could do this all day. Step aside, please. Time is money. You have a keen eye, friend. That's the Headless Monkey, as featured in Great Shipwrecks of Our Century, a very prestigious catalog of naval calamity. According to the logbook, she was sunk, salvaged, restored, crewed, sailed, scuttled again, and now she exists as some kind of weird ghost galleon. I don't know how or why, I just know that it makes her a truly special ship. Lightweight, nimble, slightly transparent, she's got it all. Hey, how about a little breathing room? When you've made a decision, I'll be here. Hey, I can see you over there, you know. We salesmen have a sixth sense for customers trying to mess with our stuff. Oh, sorry, can't let you into the office. Company policy. I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision. Take all the time you need. All right, let's talk financing. As you've seen, we offer a wide range of options, ranging from premium to super deluxe premium quality. Our top-of-the-line model is the Black Pearl, which is competitively priced at 20,000 pieces of 8. That's economics, my friend. You have to spend money to make money. But if you don't have that level of disposable income, an example of our budget models would be the Headless Monkey. Absolutely within your price range and the perfect ship for your needs. That's why it breaks my heart to inform you that she's already been sold. I'm just waiting on her new owner to collect her. Sorry, but perhaps we can discuss some of the other options. I get it. Buying it. Sorry, but I couldn't possibly divulge that kind of... All right, take it easy. If you must know, it was purchased by a guy named Meat Hook. He runs a little place over on Hook Island. He told me that some unfortunate circumstances require him to set sail, and pronto. So I sold him the ship to do it. Listen, I've got a reputation to think of. If I pulled out of a completed transaction, Stan's previously owned vessels would be a laughingstock. Tell you what, if you deal with Meat Hook directly and he gives you his bill of sale, I'll sign the headless monkey over to you. Everybody wins. If you hurry, you could probably still catch Meat Hook before he leaves.
What in the world? Disturbing me at this time of night. Ought to show a little respect. Where'd I put the... Oh, there it is.
What do you want? Well, you got my attention. Yeah, well, you heard wrong. Maybe that was true a long time ago, but not anymore. Who do you think cut down the trees, planed the wood, hauled it to the river, and rebuilt the bridge with their own 2 hands? Me. That's who. Because I thought maybe I could keep away all the pirate wannabes who come to my door and bother me. Now let me guess. You want me to train you to be better than the Sword Master? Oh, that's priceless. Listen, there isn't a pirate alive better than the legend of Monkey Island. To even come close would take years of practice and the quickest wits in the Caribbean. But business has been slow since Guybrush became governor. I guess I am getting a little low on funds. You do, huh? Tell you what, it won't help you match up to the legend of Monkey Island, but if you can pay my fee, I'll teach you what I can. If, that is, you can prove you're serious by showing me your mighty pirate sword. So... That's what I wanted to see. A blade fit for the legend of Monkey Island. I guess you can come inside. I remember the day Guybrush Threepwood came knocking on my door. Just like you did. I thought he was a wimpy little maggot who wouldn't last 10 seconds against the Sword Master. But now, he's the legend of Monkey Island, and a role model for pirates everywhere. Just goes to show what you can accomplish if you believe in yourself. Now, I'm sure you're a big fan, and the idea of facing a living legend churns your guts up inside. Well, I say you've got to face that fear and use it to make you stronger. Just want you to know I don't do this with just anyone, but I'm gonna put you up against the legendary machine. I think we can skip the basics. You've come this far, and any pirate can swing a lump of metal around. It's not just what you do, it's what you say that matters. Let's start simple. Use your sword to block the machine's attacks. I attack, you defend. That's how this part works.
This is where I began my journey to challenge the Sword Master. Just looking at all this training equipment makes my muscles sore.
Let's try another. My swordplay will amaze you. Come at me again. That's more like it. Now, try insulting me. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. You've learned everything I can teach you. All you can do now is get out there and learn as many insults as you can. Here's a map with locations that are popular among sword fighters. Go and pick some fights. When you're ready to challenge the Sword Master, you'll know it. As for me, I should probably fix up the machine. It's been a long time since it's taken such a beating. Now go on, get out of here!
Cower, mortal, for you have strayed into the presence of Murray, the demonic... Oh, it's you again. That useless body you found for me got smashed to pieces. Talk about shoddy craftsmanship. Well, I washed up on a beach. There was this whole thing with a hermit crab before I gnawed my way up a vine to freedom. I won't bore you. Anyway, now that you're here, you can provide me with some entertainment. Spots like this are great for sword fighting contests. Did you come here to talk, or did you come here to fight? It's very simple. Block their strikes with your sword, and try to land some hits of your own. After a while, your enemy will pause to deliver an insult. You need to act fast and if you can think of a good comeback, your opponent will be stunned and give you the perfect chance to attack. Sometimes you'll get a chance to use an insult of your own. Whether or not they'll have a comeback, well, you'll... Oh, and don't try running away, sneaking around while they're insulting you, or any other stupid tricks. If your opponent gets bored with you, the trick is to remember every insult used against you, even if you didn't have a good retort at the time. When you get a chance to use an insult of your... And if you were to borrow that comeback. Here comes another battle. The hurtful remarks, the soul-crushing observations, they sustain me.
Prepare to be humiliated! I'll wipe the floor with you.
That was pathetic. Try harder.
My swordplay will amaze you.
You might not be completely useless after all.
That was a low blow. I see a sword, but I don't hear insults. I hope you're better at cleaning than you are at fighting.
Is that the best you can do?
I've met pigs that are scarier than you.
One more, and you're finished.
You're no match for me. This is too easy. I quit.
Looks like you could use some more training.
The trophy of legendary treasure huntery. Why, it's even more spectacular than I believed. And it will make a fine ingredient for a most exquisite elixir. Also, you have yet to conquer the legendary Trial of Thievery. A precious idol now lies in the hands of a devious trickster who must be outwitted before it can be claimed. Do not be discouraged by the legendary Trial of the Sword. Out in the forest, someone waits to guide your blade on its path to glory.
Did you come here to talk, or did you time for another fight? Remember, be fearless, be relentless, and be insulting.
Think you can beat me? Let's find out. I'm here to take your life.
Aren't you going to say something? They're speechless.
Only from laughing at you.
This is getting embarrassing.
Need to catch your breath.
Hey, you're not bad at this.
I don't know what to say. Well, say something.
One more should do it.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, the anguish. Oh, the suffering.
Do it again. Ow, my feelings. I demand a rematch.
I've seen enough. You might just be ready to face the Swordmaster without being totally annihilated. Her location is a closely guarded secret, but I stole some instructions that should help you find her. Try and ignore the bite marks. Now go, challenge the Swordmaster, and bring them to their knees with a relentless barrage of your most merciless insults.
We've been in worse spots than this, Carla. Remember Port Royal?
I remember you still owe me a new hat.
Ooh, more company. I think I'll take care of you myself. I'm welcome everywhere I go.
one really stings! This'll be a good, clean fight.
My wisest enemies run away at the first sight of it.
Even before they smell your breath. Leave me alone! People tremble whenever I speak. Leave me alone! I've never been so insulted!
No! Grimsy's done for! We're the only ones left!
We give up! You win!
That should send LeChuck a message. Don't mess with the legend of Monkey Island. Or his friends.
Well, this sure wasn't how I expected things to go. But now you can tell the pirate leaders you fought with the Swordmaster. Nobody ever said it had to be on different sides.
And this medallion will be your proof. If you're trying to complete the 3 trials, you'll need it. It seems LeChuck suspects something of our plans, but he'll not prevent us from creating a truly magnificent mixture, and Carla's medallion will play its part. With this final triumph, you've gathered everything I need to complete the greatest elixir of my illustrious career. Return to my shop, and together we shall free Guybrush from his curse. From a trial of discovery, a path home is revealed. From a trial of deceit, truth no longer concealed. From a trial of the sword, new strength shall now impart. The fog that clouds the mind flees from the courage of the heart. It is time. Return to the governor's mansion and confront Guybrush. Together, we shall expose the legend of Monkey Island as nothing more than the tall tales of a would-be pirate lord.
What's with all the commotion? I'm never gonna be able to finish my memoirs when everything's so noisy. Hey, I remember you, but the guards told me you'd left town.
It has been a long time, Guybrush Threepwood. Far longer than you know. Perhaps you would do me the honor of joining us in a toast. For old time's sake.
I guess a little refreshment couldn't hurt. What's in the bottle?
My own recipe, brewed for the legend of Monkey Island.
Well, I'll drink to that. Cheers! Ugh, tastes like breath mints mixed with cat sweat. I think I'll stick to grog. Oh, what's in this stuff?
The truth.
Oh yeah? Because I think the truth is gonna make me... Whoa, what the... why am I in the governor's mansion? Wait, I remember. LeChuck, his sword, and then... Everybody was there, cheering for me, calling me a legendary pirate just like I always wanted. But none of it was real. I've been such an idiot.
We all have dreams, Guybrush. Sometimes the hard part is knowing that you have to wake up.
Wake up? Elaine! If LeChuck thinks I'm still stuck in his fantasy world, he won't be expecting me to hunt him down. I'm gonna gather my things, find myself a ship, and rescue Elaine before it's too late.
Your plan is bold, but the Sea of the Damned is vast. LeChuck's vessel could be anywhere.
Now, if LeChuck's using memories of our past for his evil schemes, there's only one place he'll be hiding. Somewhere I still know how to reach. It's time I went back to Monkey Island. I know you came here to save me, but I can't leave just yet. Listen, you fought off LeChuck's crew. You completed the 3 trials. I could really use your help.
Now that the curse is broken, the people of Melee will no longer see Guybrush as the legend of Monkey Island. He'll need to make amends before he can depart. Return to the waters you call home. When Guybrush is ready to begin his journey, I shall make certain you are at his side.
This place may not be the actual... Yeah, I'd say most folks in the Caribbean think of it as being A myth. When the Pirate Lord sent us a personal invitation, there was no stopping me. I just had to see it for myself. I can't really say for sure. I think we ran it. She's still out there somewhere. She did? Does that mean she's forgiven me for our past... Yikes. Maybe I should visit the circus. No, Kate's too good at insults. But if I explain the situation calmly and rationally, I'm doomed, aren't I? Ugh, same old LeChuck. Well, we shouldn't underestimate him. I'll have to dig through my belongings, but next time we meet, I'll have a little surprise. The only way to get to Monkey Island is by brewing a special recipe with a very... Then I'll have to call in a few favors. Hopefully people aren't too mad about the whole Legend of Monkey Island thing not being... I guess, but this was still my fantasy. But I have to find a way to set things right.
Okay, explain this to me again. There's a legend of Monkey Island.
That's right, I think.
And the legend...
Hey
is
now,
this
supplies
Guybrush
is the
guy?
legend of...
Seriously?
Now that you mention it, that does seem strange. He doesn't look like that great of a pirate.
He looks more like a flooring inspector.
Hey, shut up.
Ow!
I suppose we better start searching.
I can't believe...
I don't know what you did.